Spring is here, and that means allergy season, of course. You may not have symptoms just yet, but that doesn't mean that you should wait to take your allergy medication. CVS Pharmacy Manager Michael Kassabian is here to share some tips on how to best prepare because it is that time of year. So, Michael, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
When it comes to spring allergies, what is the biggest misconception?
The biggest misconception out there is that people wait till their allergies become really severe before they start taking their medications. So if you are a seasonal allergy sufferer, it's a good idea to start at least 2 to 3 weeks before we expect the pollen levels to go up with the temperature changes, with the wind changes, with the rain changes, and get on that antihistamine and nasal corticosteroid in a preventative fashion so that way it prevents it and not wait till the symptoms become worse than they could be. So.
I've done that the past 2 years. It makes all the difference.
Yeah, definitely ahead of time. Yeah.
So when we think of symptoms, we think itchy throat, watering eyes. Are there any lesser known symptoms?
Lesser known symptoms, I would say, well, we have the common ones such as runny nose, sneezing, nasal congestion, itchy, watery eyes. And some of the lesser known ones could be cough, sore throat, loss of sense of taste or smell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so those can be allergy symptoms, but any sign of a fever along with those, you might need further treatment from a physician or might want to consult your pharmacist because you might need an antiviral or cold medication or an antibiotic because it could be something different.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course, there are so many medications out there for allergies. So how do you pick one on the market? You know, how do you choose between the nasal spray versus the antihistamine? What's for you?
Yes, absolutely. So non-drowsy antihistamines are the way to go. We have blue, purple, green. So blue, mild symptoms, generic Claritin, loratadine is a good one. Fexofenadine, generic Allegro. One of my favorite ones, still non-drowsy, a little bit more effective. The strongest one out of the three, generic Zyrtec cetirizine. Some people can get sedation from this. I know people who take this every morning and don't have that problem. I don't know if they're washing it down with a Starbucks cold brew or what, but don't do that. Yeah, I know, exactly. And then we have the nasal decongestion. This medication is very effective to drain the sinus passage. However, there are some people who have high blood pressure, heart rate, hypothyroidism, glaucoma, trouble sleeping, insomnia. So we want to either avoid those or take them under the recommendation of a pharmacist or doctor. And finally, for those people who do have those heart issues, a nasal corticosteroid is very good for suppressing the immune system's response to allergens.
Okay, very interesting. Yeah. What happens if you've tried all of these over-the-counter medication just isn't cutting it for you?
Yeah, definitely reaching out to one of us CVS pharmacists or talking to your doctor. It could be something further, like something bacterial or viral requiring further therapy. So.
All right, and can you take more than one medication at once if they're not working? Is that an option to try?
Yeah, absolutely. Combining an antihistamine with a nasal corticosteroid is a fantastic way to get ahead of your allergies. There are a lot of cold medications, especially for parents of small children, that could have duplicate ingredients in it. So dextromethorphan, which is a cough suppressant, acetaminophen, they're in multiple products. So there could be kids' medications out there that say cough and cold and allergy. And we don't want to combine those with another antihistamine because they may already have those ingredients in it. So.
All right, so something to keep in mind if you do try multiple medications.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, well, Michael, thanks for joining us today to talk about allergy season. We appreciate it.
Anytime, you're welcome.